Dreams. They can run the gamut from delightful to nightmarish, but when it comes to romantic dreams, what do they really mean? If you dream about someone, does that mean you're meant to be with them? Or is it just wishful thinking? And if the dream is bad, like dreaming of someone hurting you, is that a warning sign? In this video, I'm going to break down 3 examples of what dreaming about someone means, and also tell you the times when you need to realize that the dream probably means nothing. And stay tuned until the end to get free access to my 10 soulmate attracting journal prompts in case you want to move your love life from the dream world to reality. I'm Nicole Moore, love coach and founder of LoveWorks, and I've helped thousands of women across the globe find and create amazing love in their lives. And let's just say I've heard a ton over the past 9 years about women's dreams. One of the most common dreams is when you dream about kissing or having sex with someone, and that's dream type number 1 that I'm going to analyze now. If you dream about hooking up with someone, it can definitely mean that you want to or you have a hidden desire to, but honestly, most of the time, believe it or not, it's not even about sex. Dreaming about having sex with someone or hooking up with someone, whether it's a crush or someone at work, typically means on a deeper level that there's something you believe you can get from them, and it's something emotional that you're craving. Just like in real life, when sex just isn't about sex, but usually about trying to get something deeper, it's the same thing in dreams. So rather than freaking out because it was a sex or a hookup dream and going literal in the meaning of it, look deeper. Ask yourself, okay, if I were to hook up with this person in real life, what do I think I would feel? What emotions do I believe that would elicit inside of me? What deeper emotion am I craving that I think I might be able to get from them? When you find the real emotions, then you've stumbled upon the real meaning of your hookup dream. There's an emotion or emotions missing in your life that you need to work on getting now. And no, it's not necessarily about going and hooking up with that person, but rather asking yourself, how can I create these own feelings inside of my life now? Now, if you dreamt about having sex with someone who's already your partner, by all means, go for it. But we typically freak out about a hookup dream when it's about someone random or a crush we haven't been with yet, or someone forbidden, or a friend, or someone we don't logically expect to just show up in our dreams. If this is where you're at, trust me, just focus on the emotions instead, because that's really what you want at the end of the day. And by creating those emotions in your life, you will, by the law of attraction, attract in an experience, be it a sexy hookup or otherwise, that matches the feelings that you want. And it will either be with the person in the dream, if it's aligned, or someone even better. Now, here's the caveat. If you wake up and it was one of those dreams where it's super intense and you swear you could literally feel yourself hooking up with that person, be real with yourself. Your body might literally just be trying to help you get some by throwing in a little sexy dream, and it's less about the person in the dream and more about the fact that your body is saying you need to get some ASAP. Our dreams are filled with so much information, and so much can affect them. If you watch TV late at night, for instance, you may find yourself dreaming of similar things that were in the show that night or shortly thereafter. That's why it's super important to not just take a dream literally, but to look at all the factors that might have had an influence on your dream state. Which brings me to dream number 2 to analyze, and that's when you dream of someone hurting you, like leaving or cheating or even physically hurting you. Now, again, most of the time, dreams are mostly about processing emotions. It's our brain's way of letting things out and working through all of the complex emotions and thoughts we have consciously and unconsciously in a day. So, if you dream of someone cheating or hurting you, does that mean they're going to do it or they already are? What's most important in terms of analyzing this kind of dream is to pay attention to how you feel immediately upon waking up. Typically, if we had a dream that was a prophecy dream, we know it. We're not sitting there with our mind analyzing if the dream is telling the future or not. We just have this gut knowing. Of course, anytime you dream about someone hurting you, let's say by cheating or leaving, you do want to pay attention to the dream because it's revealing underlying emotions. But instead of going into freak out mode immediately, use the dream to help you understand what's under the surface. A dream of someone hurting you or cheating on you or leaving is an indicator that some part of you doesn't feel safe in the relationship as it is. Now, again, that doesn't mean the unsafety is actually coming from your partner. It might be that you have underlying fears that love will never work out for you, and it's playing out in your dreams. or that you have wounds to heal from your past or your childhood that can make you feel like no one can really be trusted or be there for you. So again, the most important thing is to always use dreams for the purposes of healing your emotional world. If you dreamt of someone hurting you, ask yourself, do I have a pattern of feeling unsafe in relationships prior to this person? If so, it's likely that part of the reason you dreamt of this person hurting you is because your subconscious mind is trying to help you clear the fear of getting hurt in love by first alerting you to the fact that the fear is in there in the first place. Now, let's say you don't typically fear someone hurting you or cheating, and you just had a dream that the person you're dating hurt you. If you wake up and you feel like, whoa, where did that come from? It came out of nowhere. I wasn't even thinking of this or fearing this. And you feel scared, but it's more of this like calm feeling of, oh, okay, something's up. Rather than analyzing it over and over again, you feel like it's your intuition trying to warn you of something. It probably is. In my experience, intuition usually feels like it comes out of nowhere. It's like information coming out of left field that you weren't even considering before. If you wake up from the dream and that's how you feel, then I recommend you definitely take it seriously. You don't have to confront your partner and start screaming, you cheated on me in my dream, are you doing it in real life? But you do want to pay attention, maybe in the next week, pay attention to their behavior and check in again with your intuition to see if the dream was revealing things that you need to know. What might be helpful is to think about any times in the past where you had a prophetic dream about something related to a family member or a friend. For instance, if you ever dreamt like a friend was pregnant and then she revealed shortly thereafter she was. Prophecy dreams tend to have a certain energetic signature to them, and it's usually not the same thing as how a scary nightmare type dream feels. Intuition usually doesn't scream at you and make you feel afraid, even if it's revealing to you something that you might not want to hear. Now, here's dream type number 3 in romance, and it's what does it mean if you dream about marrying someone? If you dream about marrying someone who you're dating or you just met, does that necessarily mean you're supposed to be with them or that you're going to get married to them? Well, here's how I like to view these kinds of dreams, and it's in line with what I teach women when I love coach them. It's never a great idea to latch on to one person as if they're your only chance of having your love dreams or marriage dreams fulfilled. What's way better and what makes you feel better is trusting that your love dreams will be fulfilled no matter what, and saying it's this person or the even better. Take a dream about marrying someone as a sign from the universe that you will be married. See it as a prophecy of marriage in your life rather than it necessarily being about that specific person. That takes the pressure off, and then you can really feel into your intuition to see if the dream is not only prophesizing a marriage in your future, but specifically with this person. How do you know when dreaming about marrying someone means you actually will? Again, it's how you feel when you wake up from the dream. If you feel this calm sensation of knowing, almost even before your mind fully wakes up and starts analyzing, that's a good indication that your dream is intuitively revealing to you a real possibility for your future. If you had the dream and you didn't have that calm, peaceful knowing, and you immediately launched into a mental analysis of what does it mean, and maybe you texted 5 girlfriends so they could tell you what it means, and your energy is generally just more in mental analysis and freaking out rather than a body knowing, then that's an indicator that the dream wasn't necessarily a prophecy, but more revealing to you something that a part of you wishes might happen or thinks is supposed to happen. When it comes to dreaming about someone, what's most important in deciphering what the dream means isn't necessarily the contents of the dream, but rather the emotions you felt upon waking. Typically, your underlying emotions are revealing way more to you than the picture you see in the dream. The dream was just a way for your subconscious mind to process what's going on and reveal to you emotional information that you need to know. So instead of diving into the details of your dream about someone and trying to decipher what it means, go straight to the feelings. Negative emotions when you dream about someone are typically revealing conscious or subconscious fears that need to be addressed. Most of the time, a dream has more to do with you than the other person. Take this kind of dream as an opportunity to look within and ask yourself, do I have any underlying fears about being hurt in a relationship that will come out and wreak havoc no matter who I'm with? If so, the dream is calling out for you to deal with those feelings now. And if those negative feelings also come with this calm inner sense of knowing, then it's typically a premonition too. Positive emotions when you dream about someone are typically revealing wishes or desires. And again, if they're accompanied by this strong inner sense of knowing, then it's typically a good premonition. Now that we've analyzed the 3 types of dreams, I want to give you a free gift to clear those underlying emotions and make yourself into the best possible version of you to attract the love you want. So go to the description below to get access to my free 10 Soulmate Attracting Journal prompts, which will help you clear the fears and get into a positive vibe for love. Did you like this video? If so, like it here, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.